Right, so I've got this flask. I'm just going to simply fill it with water. Actually, I lie. I'm going to fill the beaker with water. But I'm also going to put a little bit of an indicator in it. The indicator I'm using is bromothymol blue. And bromothymol blue is blue when you've got a basic solution. So you can see the blue color tells us we've got a basic solution. I want to make it a little bit acidic, so I'm going to use a little bit of vinegar. So you see it changes to yellow. So that means I've got a slightly acidic solution. This vinegar is a weak acid, and I can touch it with my hands. There's no problems with that. So now for the ammonia, which is, I don't know if it's backwards or not, but here's the ammonia solution. So I'm going to swirl it around, and that ammonia gas is actually, the ammonia liquid is changing to a gas. So this flask is filling up with ammonia gas. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to heat it a little bit. So I should wear goggles. And let me take this, put the acidified solution there. So I'm going to heat it a little bit. That's going to make even more of the liquid change to a gas. So we're going to have mainly ammonia gas in here. There will be some air there, but there's going to be a lot of ammonia gas inside this flask. So the heating part now, that's not part of the experiment that I want you to put on the whiteboard. I'll tell you when to start. I don't know if you guys can see any bubbles there. Can you see any bubbles? So the ammonia's got a very low boiling point, so it boils quite easily. So it's a lot of the air is being driven out of the flask, and we've mainly got ammonia gas there. I think that's probably good enough. Move that out the way. So now this excess liquid, I'm just going to pour it down the drain. So what I've got inside this flask now is mainly ammonia gas. There's a little bit of air in there, but it's mainly ammonia gas. So the experiment is basically going to start now. So you're going to think about volume, pressure, temperature, amount of gas, which things are changing and which things aren't, and why is what's going to happen. Okay? So hopefully this works. I'm going to put it into the water, rest it in the stand. Blue at the top, we've got a base now. We still had an acidified solution at the bottom because it was vinegar. But the fact that it's a base tells us something about what the ammonia did in the situation. Okay, so on a whiteboard, just go ahead and Think of the constants, the variables. Which one did I change? Which one changed as a result of that?